This is what this week was supposed to be about, hanging siding on the front porch. What you see in that corner I managed to get done last winter, and this is what I was working on this weekend to try to finish up. But sadly, somebody forgot to hit the record button on several occasions, so very little got recorded besides what you see here. I did manage to record cutting one piece of siding here anyway, so you get some idea of what was happening this weekend. Oh, I forgot my pencil. Might need that. Well, here's some footage I forgot that I even had. Digging around through the archives here. Hey, look, there's some more. And some more. Sadly, this is the last shot, but I did manage to get the siding done all the way to the corner. So I had these great intentions earlier this weekend to record hanging some siding in the front porch that I started last winter and then didn't get finished and still not finished. So I take the iPad out there and another camera and I set it up and got maybe 2 minutes worth of footage, and I'll probably put it in this little video and go ahead and do a little voiceover. As you can see in the background, we're doing a little different background and everything and trying to find something that kind of works. Don't want too washed out or too dark. Try to find a place that has pretty decent sound. I don't know what this is going to sound like till I render it and edit it. But over here, as you can see, I'm looking at myself over here and it's kind of disturbing. We got this sign from an old farm, obviously, and when I was a small child, just a wee toddler, there used to be a place called Donerail, and Donerail had the distinction of having a store. Now that store was a general store, and it was also the post office, and a railroad went right by it. And so when we found this, the wife and I just said, "Oh, got to have that," because I mean, there's hardly any remnants of Donerail left these days. And you see the toolbox here. That put food on the table for a lot of years, both before and after the Navy. And then up here, every guy's got to have an I love me wall. Hey, it's out here in the garage collecting cobwebs and spiders and various other critters. You know, as you get older, what you thought once was pretty important and like, ooh, look at me, I helped end the Cold War. Yeah. And then 20 years later, you look back on it with a big yawn like, are those things still in the attic? But next time when I get out there and start working on the vinyl, I'd give you a walk around and show you what we've done and what needs to be done and what started out actually June of 2012. Brilliant idea that I was going to save all this money and buy the materials myself and just watch a few YouTube videos and voila, you know, the vinyl would just put itself up on the side of the house. Well, we're at a point now where we've got probably about maybe half. First summer I managed to do about the first around the garage here, and there's a little corner and then it goes down the side of the house by the driveway. And around the front bedroom, there's like a L where the bedroom and the kitchen sort of juts out. And I managed to get that done the first summer between June and October of 2012. By the way, 2012 was hotter than blazes. And then 2013 came along, and it wasn't so much that it was hot, it was more motivation and lack thereof. And so I managed to we have bay window areas in front of our kitchen and in front of our master bed. So I got the bay area around the kitchen done. I skipped the front porch because we didn't want to put the lap siding on the front porch. We wanted to put vertical siding, a board and batten style siding, and a different color, sort of contrast. And, you know, we like to mix it up a little bit. So I got the bay area done around the master bedroom, and then was commenced to working on the other end of the house. And Mrs. Curmudgeon came out and helped on that. And we managed to knock out that whole side as far as we could reach. We have a, what is that, a 7-foot step ladder, I guess. And whatever I've been able to reach with it is what we've gotten hung. So there's like the whole big gable ends of the house that are not done. They're done up to about 8 feet, and then or maybe 9 feet, and then above that it's just the old siding. So at some point we're going to have to get scaffolding or a taller ladder or more motivated people. So I'm trying to get this front porch done. I'll try to get that done this weekend, and then move on around to the back porch, get that done, and then we got to come around. This starting on this wall over here and going that way is the back of the garage. We have 2 backs of the garage. This is the back, and there's a door over there. There's a door over there, and then there's another wall that's actually the back of the garage that faces the. Ouch. Still quite a bit to do. I got all the materials stacked up over here. I could probably show you that right now. Just bear with me. Oh, here we go. There's the materials still piled up here in the garage, keeping us from parking both cars in here. And there's the equipment we use. Some of it anyway. Enough of that. I know you're out there. Run away. Through the magic of video, we're back over here. Just, ooh, did you see how that... Anyway, there's going to be a lot of outtakes in this one because it's looking over here, then I see myself over here, and I'm kind of like checking his hair in the mirror, and his beard that needs to be trimmed. But I came out here with something on my mind, and it has completely escaped me for some reason. I think I've wasted enough time. We'll see what else I can dream up over the next few days. Probably not a lot. But I still haven't got formulated in my mind exactly what I want to do, really, since we're really kind of getting started. I think maybe in the future, if I do any automotive work, I'll try to do a little more detail. When I did the oil change and door panel removal on the truck here, I didn't really get the camera up close and explain exactly what I was doing and that sort of thing. Just trying to make it more of I guess an entertainment kind of thing rather than an informative how-to kinds of things, whether it's hanging siding or changing oil or whatever. We'll try to do it with an eye more towards here's exactly what we're doing. If there's a technique might make the job a little bit easier, we'll try to explain that in more detail rather than just, oh, here's a bad camera angle. You know, make it something, again, like I've said before, make it something worthwhile that you're, oh, I'll click on the curmudgeon here and, you know, see what he's cobbed up this week. That takes a little bit of time to sort of get it right. A lot like these videos, they're haphazard, thrown together with very little forethought and poorly edited. I'd like to eventually get a spot that, you know, the lighting is good, the voice comes across okay, it's not too loud or it's not too faint or distorted or anything. And I sort of like this background, you know, you got some color and you got, you know, it's not just the back end of a truck, a bit more pleasing to look at. Anyway, we'll see what happens.